And surface area, there's two parts that you have to talk about. One of them is total surface area. And one of them is what is called lateral surface area. Or LSA, if you go that way. Now, the difference in those, it's kind of, they're very much similar. Total surface area is all sides. Lateral surface area is all sides but UT, not the two bases. And a good way to think about that, it would be this. If you were painting this room, if you were painting my classroom, you would only paint the lateral surface area, which is just the sides, the walls. You don't paint the top, you don't paint the bottom, because that's tile and that's whatever, ceiling tile. Okay. In my classroom, you would just paint the lateral surface area or the walls. The walls, technically, in this would be the lateral surface area, even though this is a rectangular prism there. So you have to watch and see what they give you. Here is something also to keep in mind. There's no easy formula for total surface area. You just have to find out all the area of all the sides and add together. There are some shortcuts you can use. But lateral surface area, there is a formula for to simplify your life. The lateral surface area is the perimeter, this comes up, perimeter of the base times its height. Perimeter of its base times its height. And we will talk at length almost on both of these. Here is an example problem. What is the total surface area of a cube with edges 2 inches long? What is total surface area of a cube with edges 2 inches long? Now I don't have to ask you because I know the first thing you'll tell me is that you have to sketch the little picture. And what do you know about a cube? What makes something a cube? Why is a cube different than other rectangular prisms? A dice, a rolling cube. What do you know about it, Jade?
All faces are equal.
Well, all faces are equal and all sides are equal. So here is your 2-inch cube. Now, why would total surface area be easier to find on a cube? Because, Jaden said it already, all the faces are exactly alike. So, you have how many faces? 6 faces. They are all identical, so you can just take 6 times the area of each face. And what is the area of each face if everything is 2 inches here? Each face, area of one face is, what's 2 times 2, ladies and gentlemen? 4 inches squared, and you have 6 of them, so it's going to be 6 times 4. Your total surface area is going to be 24. Make sure area is always in square units. When does surface area come in handy? Not very often, mind you. But at this time of year, it's always good to know because it's like you're wrapping a box. How much wrapping paper would you need to cover all the faces of this box? You would need 24 inches squared. And that wouldn't give you any of those nice little fold-over corners. It would be perfectly that way. Now, what about this problem here? Let's draw another one. What if you have this tissue box that is 9 by 5 by 4? tissues. And I want the lateral surface area of this. 9 by 5 by 5 by 4. What, again, is lateral surface area? It's going to be the everything except the area of the two bases. And in the tissue box, the base would be, I hate to destroy my building. Lateral surface area of this, you have to assume they mean the base is the top, this part where the Kleenexes come out, this part where the Kleenexes come out, and the bottom. So you are looking for the area of just the sides. I'm going to do it both ways so you can see. I do have this formula here, but I'm going to skip it for right now. I am just going to, I don't want that color there, you got that thing. So you've got the front side. What is the area of the front? I know this is hard math for some of you. 9 times 4 is? 36. The front equals 36. The beauty of that is, what else is 36? The back. Then you've got Mr. Right side. What is the area of this? 5 times 4. Right side is 20, and that would mean that the left side is also 20. You can add those together. Anybody do that math in their head? 36 plus 36 plus 20 plus 20, so 40 times that plus 72. 40 plus 72 is 112 inches squared. Now, like I said, you can do it that way, or you can use this little formula, the perimeter of the base. The perimeter of the base. Perimeter of base times the height. Well, what's the height of the shape? 4. What's the perimeter of the base? What is 9 plus 5 plus 9 plus 5? 10 plus 18 is 28. Guess what you get if you multiply 28 by 4? You'll get that same 112 inches squared. It's just a quicker way. It's a quicker way to find those things. Why does that work, you ask?
Why does that work?
Well, think about this. Look at all these numbers. I had 36, 36, 20, and 20, right? I added those together, correct? This is, if I did reverse distributive property and factored out, what number can I factor out of all those? Higher than 2. Keith says a 4. If I factor a 4 out, what am I left with? A 9 plus a 9 plus a 5 plus a 5. What are those numbers? A 9, a 9, a 5, and a 5. That's the perimeter of the base. And this was the height. Because you had to multiply, in every one of these cases, I multiplied by 4 times whatever that bottom line was to get those numbers. So rather than doing it all separately, you can add those together first and multiply by that. I thought that was a great and a valuable living and learning moment in your life, is it not? I don't know if we need to go too much further into that or not. We'll come across problems that will cause you great consternation later.